We're interviewing past golf participants and champions, and today we're lucky enough to have Avery Hollingsworth with us from Houston, Texas. Avery, thanks for being with us today.
Yes, of course. It's an honor.
So you played in the 2025 International Girls Tournament. Was that your first golf tournament you played in for the international?
Yes, that was my first Optimist tournament.
First Optimist. Let's talk a little bit about how you got started with the tournament and with your local club and your local golf tournament. How did you participate and learn about that?
So I participated in the SDPGA event that qualified for this tournament, and it was out of Walden Country Club in Conroe. And I got first. I shot 82 or 83, something like that. And they said, "Hey, you qualified for this tournament." And so my dad was like, "Hey, this is really cool. You're going to be in Miami." And so we went to Miami, and it was great.
Had you ever been affiliated with an Optimist club before your tournament play?
No.
So how did you find the tournament? Did you find it online or did somebody recommend that you play?
I found it through the STPGA website.
Very cool. Let's talk a little about your first win. What were your thoughts going through your mind when you thought you were going to be ended up going to Miami?
I was extremely happy. I wanted to go to Miami. I haven't been before, and it was a great opportunity.
Did the local club help you get there with fundraising and stuff like that, or did you have to fundraise most of that stuff on your own?
I had to fundraise that myself.
And what were some of the things that you did to do that? What did you fundraise for yourself?
I I gave a lot of lessons to kids for golf, and that's mainly how I did it.
Just giving lessons to kids. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool. Giving back in a little way too to help pay for your way.
yeah.
Let's talk a little bit more about your when you got to Miami. What were your expectations and what were you feeling when you got there?
Well, when I got to Miami, my expectations were I expected Miami to be a lot more difficult in the age bracket, but not as on the course. So my expectations were actually flipped. The course was extremely hard, and it was a great playing opportunity, and I love the course so much, but it was just a lot harder to play that course than the courses that I'm used to playing.
What were some of the difficulties you had playing in the course?
The grass was different. The Augusta grass, that was a lot harder to play than Bermuda.
And for people that don't know the difference, what tell us a little bit about if you know the difference between the Bermuda and the Augusta grass.
So the Bermuda grass on the greens, the break is a very big part of it, but on Augusta grass, the break doesn't play. The grain doesn't play as much into the break, and I was so used to playing the break that I would aim with the grain, and it just wouldn't go in. And so it took me a few days to get used to that.
What were some of the things going through your mind when you were playing when you were playing the practice rounds and playing in the tournament?
uh, well, my biggest thought was actually my opponent was very nice, and I'm still like extremely good friends to her this day, and that was like a great opportunity because I didn't know anyone going into it. So
So you made friends along the way.
I made a lot of friends
Tell
in
us a little bit
Miami.
about that friendship that you have now because of the Optimist International.
So my friend, her name's Mila. I'm not sure what her last name is, but she's from Florida, and she was my playing partner on the practice day. And so I got her number and everything. And we just spent the entire rest of Miami with each other. Like when we went to the arcade, we went to the pool, we went out to eat. Like we were hanging out together, and it was a lot of fun.
So that's a really good thing for you is making lasting friendships at this
Yes.
international tournament.
Yes.
Are you excited to see her this year when you
I am
qualify
extremely
this year,
excited.
hopefully?
Yes. We've been texting nonstop about Miami.
So, what were some of your other expectations in Miami that you weren't ready for, but that surprised you in a good way?
I was surprised and how nice the people who were like actually working there, I was surprised at how nice they were. And um they didn't mispronounce my name, which surprisingly a lot of people mispronounce my last name. They say like Hollingsworth or whatever. Like it's really interesting that people from all over the world are coming to this tournament and they know how to like pronounce people's names right and everything. It's great.
So what is the memory that sticks out the most when you were playing in the tournament?
Okay, so we're playing the Red Tiger. I think this is hole 14. It's the one where it's a dog leg left over the water, and the wind is helping me, and I keep thinking, oh, I'm not gonna hit it over the water. I'm not gonna hit it over the water, and my partner is like, just try. You'll do great. And so I bomb my drive like 270 over the water into the middle of the fairway, and I make a birdie on that hole.
That must have been a pretty good feeling because it's really nice
It
to get a
was,
birdie.
yes, yes.
What when speaking the interaction stuff side of things, what are some memories that stand out to you with other participants in the tournament or memories?
On the first day of the tournament, I wasn't feeling very well. I had a bunch of like heat stroke symptoms, and this girl was from South America. I'm not sure where, but she gave me ice cubes and she put them behind your ear, and that helped a lot. And I didn't think of that, and it was great because it made my symptoms go away like really fast.
So that was a good experience learning something from somebody in a different country. Do you have
Yeah.
do you still have friends that are all over the different countries all over the world?
Uh, no, not really. I just have the people who I was there with the first day.
The first day. So when we talk about the course, tell us a little bit about how you guys got started and how you qualified and how the process worked for you at the tournament.
And the tournament I qualified for?
At the international tournament, tell us when you got there, how you made the cut,
Oh,
different things that you had to work towards for that.
so the girls didn't have a cut actually.
Okay, so let's talk about the day that you were the first day you were at the golf tournament. Tell us a little bit about the step by step for the day of for your first round.
Um, Woke up, got breakfast, um, got to the first tee, and I hit my drive really great, probably 240. I think we're starting off the back nine of the Red Tiger, and um, I hit my drive beautifully. I hit my iron shot, not as great. It lands in the sand, and I chip up and make the putt. But it was just coursing like through my mind, like, oh, you got to do better, you got to do better, you got to do better. When in reality, it's not that. Play mentally, not just to your opponents. You have to like keep a good mentality when you're playing golf, and that's something that has like shaped me. Um, it's something that I struggle with, like keeping a good mentality during tournaments, because that's what gets to me. That's when I don't play bad. That's when I hit bad shots, is when mentally you're just not there and you keep thinking that you keep beating yourself up on the inside. And that's something that I had to get over with in Miami, especially because the course was a little bit more difficult than the courses I'm used to playing.
Did you play more than one course when you were in Miami?
No,
Just
we,
played
we only played the Red Tiger.
Okay. So in step by step, like I said, we're gonna kind of break down your tournament. So the first day, how did you play the first day?
Not good, actually. The first day um, was not a good day for me. Uh, I could have played so much better, and I didn't. And I was just letting it get to my head.
What were some things that you were worried about that took place? Like, what was going through your mind when you were playing on the first day?
Um, I hit a bunch of balls in the water, and that was a a really big concern for me, that I thought I was actually going to run out of golf balls because I hit so many balls in the water, and it was it was difficult for me to hit the shots that I wanted to hit without getting scared of going in the water. And of course, when you think about it, you're going to do it. So that's the big thing. But on the second day, something just like clicked, and par, birdie, par. Like that was the great second day.
So you had a better mindset the second day,
Oh, yes, definitely.
and obviously when you're having more, when you're doing better, you obviously enjoy it more. But what were some of the things going through your mind the second day when you started playing better?
Well, okay, so on the second day, we got through the first hole and then it started storming. So we had to go back inside. And that break, I think, actually just like reset me because the first hole, I got a par and I'm like, okay, cool. We got this. And then we had to go back inside. And that break and that rest and like the air and more water, that really helped me like do well on the rest of the day because it just like I got reset. I had to refocus and everything, and I think that helped a lot.
How many rounds did you play while you were in Miami?
I played 3 rounds.
3 rounds. What about the third day? How was the third round for you?
The third round it was fairly good. Um, the second day was the best day, but the third day was still a lot better than the first day. I think I shot like an 86 the second day. I mean the third day. So it was a lot better. And like some of the mental like things that were going through my mind on the third day was, hey, this is the last day. You either show up or you don't. So you just got to do it.
Now, speaking of the Optimist, have you ever heard of the Optimist Club before this turn? The Optimist organization before this tournament?
I heard of Optimist, but I did not know Optimist Golf. My mom used to be, I don't know what you would call it, but she used to be on the board for Optimist, I want to say.
So she was a member of a club.
Yes. Yes.
Is she still currently a member of a club?
I have no clue. But
Well, we should check into that because that's be a great tie-in for you with having an optimist in the family already. Because I hope this. Have you learned anything about the Optimist Club that you really enjoy, or think you'll maybe join in the future?
No, actually, if you could inform me on that, that would be great.
Well, the Optimist Club is to serve youth and the youth of our community, and that's partly why we put this golf tournament on, is to get youth like you out and to play in a big tournament and have a lot of fun doing it. That's our mission is friend of youth.
Cool.
So, what when you're playing in the tournament? Let's go back to the tournament wise of stuff. Tell me some of the experiences you had with other members and other players as you were playing the tournament, not just the one the one you were partnered with.
I had some great opportunities like in the banquet hall and when we were doing awards. Um, I was sitting in a group of girls when the bagpipes came in for the opening ceremony, and we all just giggled and laughed, and it was great. And then afterwards, we went to the pool, and we just had a great time, and we talked, and it was a great experience.
So, is that one of the more important things you've taken away from the tournament? Is the friendships and relationships you've made?
Definitely.
What are you planning on participating this year in the tournament?
Yes, I am.
So you already got it all logged in to where your qualifier is and ready to rock and roll for the spring.
Yes.
So are you and what are you excited about your qualifier coming up?
Yes, I'm excited about my qualifier. It's going to be held at Walden again, and I love Walden. Walden is a great course. It's a difficult course because the greens are itty bitty, but I love the course. It's over Lake Conroe. It's great.
Well, and it's really cool you got to play a new course to kind of really sharpen your skills in a different state.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the opening ceremonies and stuff that you expected at the tournament. What were you expecting, and what was one thing in the tournament that really surprised you?
So I was expecting things to be run like almost worse than they were. I was expecting things to be chaos and all of that, and it was not that whatsoever. Everything was run super smoothly. It was great. Um, The opening ceremony was funny because I did not expect bagpipes to be there. And I don't think anyone else expected bagpipes to be there. And it was great. A lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Yeah. So it's something that you weren't expecting and made you laugh.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about what some things moving in the tournament and things that you would learn and you hope to be better about next year or for this year. Things that you want to work on that you need to work on from last year that you're going to focus on this year for work and improving.
Definitely keeping a good mentality, and then also if it's a bad shot, it's not the end of the world. Like, you're gonna hit bad shots. That's what's gonna happen, and you just need to find a way to get out of it. Like, if you hit it into the woods, hit a shot out and then play from the fairway.
So you want to focus more on improving your game to make sure that your shots are more in sync down the line.
Yes.
Well, that's something every golfer strives to be. So
yes.
I'm congratulating you on working on that so young, because I could still probably learn that playing golf. What are some things you're looking forward to again at the tournament this year? Running into friends, seeing different experiences?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing all the friends that I made last year show up back up. I'm looking forward to meeting new people because that's something I tried to do in any tournament I play. I try to make friends with the people who I'm playing with.
Because in golf, you're really only playing against yourself.
Yeah.
And to a sense, you're playing against other people, but you're always playing against yourself. Yes. What are some things you're looking forward to in Miami? Is there a certain memory for a restaurant or food or an experience besides outside of the golf tournament that you did?
Yes. So after Miami, we drive up to Disney, and that's something we did last year and something we're doing again this year. And it's something I look forward to afterwards.
Going to Disney World.
Yes.
Be like in those commercials. Now that you've won the tournament, what are you going to do?
Go to Disney World.
So, what are some relationships with the Optimist that you had in Miami? The ones that were helping run the tournament and kind of guiding things along. Is there an Optimist or somebody that really sticks out in your mind that you're excited to see or have a fond memory of?
I'm not sure of his name, but he was the person who was in charge of the longest drive, and he was super funny and super nice, and I just look forward to seeing him again this year.
So interacting with the Optimist is another certain thing that you enjoy doing because there's so many people there just to help you.
Yes.
What are some things that you want to do with your future out in golf and moving forward in your future?
So I am wanting to play college golf. I'm looking at a few schools on the West Coast, on the East Coast. I'm looking at SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, because I want to go into themed entertainment design, and they have a great golf team. It's an NAIA school, so it's something I look forward to.
So you're hoping you can get a golf scholarship.
Yes.
And what is something you can pursue with that degree that you really want to be when you graduate?
So I would like a themed entertainment design degree, and I would hope to become an Imagineer for Disney.
Very cool. So you want to go down and make movies and do things like that.
Yes. Yes.
And golf is something you can do for the rest of your life. So
yes, definitely
continue to play golf when you're older as well.
Yes.
What is a goal this year that you have for the qualifier and the international tournament that you've kind of set for yourself that you really would like to hit this year?
I would like to qualify under 75. Like, I would like my score to be for my qualifier under 75, and I would like my days in Miami to be under 75. That's something I look forward to in a tournament, is scoring well. And I'm not going to make every shot, but if I give myself like three or four bogeys, that'll be fine.
For the kids that are listening to this podcast, what is an advice or something you can say to those kids if they have the opportunity to play in the tournament, or you have advice for them moving forward?
My advice would be play to where you think you are. Don't play to the people who are, don't play to the level of the people in your group. Play to your level and stick to your level. Don't let how the people are playing around you, don't let that change how you're playing.
Is there anything you can say that you want to, or think of that you can want to say to the Optimist volunteers and everybody that put the tournament on?
Thank you so much for hosting this event, and it's something I look forward to doing for years to come.
You've got quite a few years left, being only in the 13 to
Yes.
14 age category. You have at least
Yes.
4 or 5 more years.
Yes.
So, well, Avery, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you spending your afternoon with us in school and
Yes.
telling us a little bit about your experiences with the golf tournament. We're trying to inspire
Yeah, of
people
course.
and kids to do it, and also clubs to put on qualifiers to help these kids get to the tournament.
Yeah. Thank you so much for hosting me.